Micah is not here.
Not today.
Not today.
We are
He's
Micah. We are Micah.
yeah. He is not a Stranger Things fan. He did not care about it. He watched the first 3, maybe 4 seasons, but he's not been in the loop. But he told me that he'd retire for an episode for us to talk about it. So we got Landon and we got Luke.
Hello.
The less cool Luke. Still
The better one. But that's not what we're discussing today.
We're triple L. L.
Yeah.
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 I did.
That's-
Alright, we're gonna have one bleep of the day.
yeah.
Right. Well, we're here to discuss Stranger Things.
Yep.
Literally, like, the whole series as a whole.
Yeah.
So, do we want to start out with just talking about season 5, or do we want to? How do you want to start this, Luke?
I was thinking about going right to season 5 because it just dropped. That's mainly what people are going to watch in general rather than the entirety of it. And I'm just saying this right now. Spoilers from now on. I'm not doing any spoiler warning for any season in particular, just all of it. If you haven't seen any of it, don't watch this for now.
Click
because
off, watch the videos, get back on.
Yeah.
We're going to spoil everything.
Yeah, everything and more that isn't even in the show. Yeah.
Oh
That's how that works now. So what do you think about season 5 though? Because it started off really cool. I liked what they did with Will having powers in episode 4.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I did like that too, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool, but did they use that at all? No, they did not. Like, not even close.
They like add something that has so much potential,
Mhm.
and then just like, nah, never mind.
That's what the entirety of season 5 is like, look at how many cool stuff we're gonna do, and they did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was
into season 5, ending season 4.
Yeah, I was telling one of my buddies that if they don't bring back 8, I think I was telling you that if they don't bring back 8 in the finale of Stranger Things, there's something wrong with them. And then they brought her back in episode 4, and I was like, dude, let's go.
Or
This
7, yeah.
is gonna be huge. What do they do with her? Nothing. They didn't do a single thing with her. All she did,
They kind of did.
all she did
They, like,
was
hinted
tell
at
Elle,
things.
yo, kill yourself.
No, she
They
didn't.
hinted at things, but they didn't really do anything.
No, they did
Yeah.
a lot with.
Yeah, like
She's the reason Elle survived and escaped. That was the whole thing, right?
Well, we don't know if Elle's actually alive. It's just a theory.
I know.
film theory. I'm sorry I had to say that.
It's a theory,
Okay.
but the theory's literally within the film, like within it.
Yeah, because the
Just to
Duffer
keep
Brothers.
people guessing.
Yeah, to make people want Elle to live, basically. I don't know.
I think it's.
I
cool.
think they
it's
should have
cool.
just committed. They should be like, yeah, she's dead.
I
Nancy and
think-
Jonathan
no,
are
no,
dead.
no.
Like they should have just killed so many people.
We're
off.
like rambling. We should like.
no.
Do we like how they died?
Who?
Exactly. Nobody freaking died. It's horrible.
No,
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't want the people to die because I liked them, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I needed them to die.
Yes.
For a good series to be
Yeah.
like official.
It would have been such a better sacrifice, and like it would have just felt more
Yeah.
important sacrificing yourself to kill Vecna, the Mind Flayer, all of that to actually get it done. But what do? They get Elle to die, and then they're like, oh, but she actually, maybe isn't. They had to like butter
Yeah.
up the viewers'
Yeah.
balls a little bit to make it
Oh
feel
my-
better.
I wish,
Yeah.
I wish like Vecna was going for like attack and like Steve jumped in front like Dustin or something. That would have been sick.
Yeah.
People would have loved
Definitely.
that.
Or
Steve
yeah.
died.
like, and the fake death with Steve. That was pretty bad.
I heard someone saying this. I think it would have been a lot better if right before the finale, that episode led up to that moment of him about to fall off, and then it cuts, and you had to wait a whole week for the finale. I think that would have been
That'd be pretty
perfect because then the finale would have focused more on just them in Dimension X.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Imagine the whole finale. They're just in Dimension X. How cool that.
Yeah, and instead of it, they're walking in the upside down like a walk in the park, and then they're just climbing the Dimension X, which none of them been in. None of them know what this is.
yeah, and they're just acting so chill about it.
Yeah.
But
Like legit. It's crazy if you go back to season 1 and they're like you see the upside down with Will and Nancy and Hopper in it, and they're doing CPR, and you're like horrified of like the Demogorgon's gonna get him,
Yeah.
and like it was genuinely
the
scary.
Demogorgons actually come from Dimension X though. They don't even.
Yeah,
Yeah, and none of them were there.
it's
And
crazy.
Do you know what the Duffer Brothers said about that?
That Vecna just didn't think
They're
that.
like, how we didn't know the kids were gonna be here, so they didn't plan to have Demogorgons.
Yeah.
Like, I feel
But-
like it would have been sick if they were like walking, you just like seeing them like on mountains in the distance, just like walking around, because that's where they live. That's where
Yeah.
they're from.
I thought it would have been cool if
Well-
like it was like freaking
Yeah,
hordes
tons.
of them. Like
Or,
I'm
or-
talking
but
nightmare fuel. Like
that
you see them
wouldn't-
crawling out of
yeah.
stuff like in the weirdest ways possible, and they're like
Yeah.
barking
would've-
like dogs.
It
like,
would have been cool,
Yeah.
but like
Terrifying.
it wouldn't have. How would they go about killing Vecna while killing the Mind Flayer and dealing with the Demodogs or Demogorgons as well?
yeah. Well,
It would have been hard
Yeah.
to do it correctly.
You would think it would be cold in there because the
Yeah.
Mind Flayer loves the cold, but they were not.
It
cold.
looked
yeah,
like the
that's
desert.
even that's a better point too, because they're all like I mean they're all
T-shirts and crap.
no they're a little bundle. They have coats on, but like that's it.
But even that,
Yeah, and it didn't look. It looked like a
it's different
desert.
dimension, bro.
And
It's
wait,
like-
and anyway, like in season 4, when frick, I'm blanking his name, Steve. When Steve was shirtless that whole time in the
Yeah,
upside down.
climb out of the lake or whatever.
Yeah, when they climb out the lake and he's soaked in water and he just climbs out there, it's like, dude, shouldn't it be cold in there?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just made sense
Yeah.
for like, but
Yeah.
he's just walking around like, yeah, bro, look at my chest hair. It's like, okay, buddy.
I feel like they were so locked. Like season 1, like I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like what I was saying, like it used to be scary, and then now you're going to a place to where Dimension frickin' X, they're not even scared of it. Like
Yeah.
it's a
doesn't
sign, you're
even
just
look
rushing
scary.
it.
Yeah, it literally just looks like Arizona. Like,
Yeah, just yellow.
Yeah,
Really yellow.
and Arizona.
Yeah, and like the weird hand thing, which, yeah,
which was sick. honestly.
crazy twist that was the mind flare the whole time. Didn't see that coming.
It kind of did look like an upside down.
Yeah. But
It was just predictable.
Yeah, I feel like they could have done a little bit better at presenting the Mind Flare within Dimension X. Rather than like, oh, look at that tree looking thing. Ah, it's the Mind Flare. Like,
Really, it just didn't feel
because
like.
it was
well
felt so
done.
menacing in like season 3 and all that. Like, seeing the lightning strikes, you just see the distance, the cloud there, and Will was just like terrified. Like, I was feeling fear, but then they're like, oh, here's this tree. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I feel like they could have just went a better way with presenting that to the viewers.
yeah. I'm just like, last season you had Eddie die for basically no reason. I mean that's the truth. Like, dude, like,
Steve hinted on that.
yeah, like Steve hinted, on it, but then he was like, oh, I'm sorry about what I said with Eddie's like, dude, but you were right. Eddie died for no reason. He
Yeah.
could have just stayed
Just wanted
back,
to go out like
and
that.
nothing would have
Yeah.
changed. Basically, he would have just lived.
Yeah, he like distracted the bats, but like, did he actually? Like, did it actually like need to?
Barely, bro. Like, but like that showed that, like how terrible these bats are because that was the first time we saw the bats
Mm-hmm.
and the last.
Wasn't there I forget because I didn't watch it in a while, but wasn't there a portal within his trailer to get back to the overworld?
Yeah,
So it's like
that's
because after you played guitar, he like got on the bike, ran away from the bats, and he's like, "Oh, the bats grabbed me." Can
well because Dustin goes back and then he cuts the ropes
Yeah,
and then
he-
Dustin's stuck in there and then he
Exactly,
just
couldn't
rides
he
off.
Just like went back to the
Yeah,
world, and the bats just wouldn't have got him anyway.
yeah,
Because the bats chased him down for like 12 seconds, ate him, and then like, all right, now let's go to Nancy.
yeah.
Like they saved him 12 seconds.
Well, they just
I did
disappeared.
like how he died though. That was fire.
Yeah,
Oh no, it was sick. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, but I do agree that I felt like it was unnecessary his death.
Yeah.
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 He put it upon himself in a way.
Or
I-
instead
I,
of just
I did like his character.
yeah. Or instead of like introducing a character just so that you can kill him at the end of the season, maybe kill like an older character.
yeah.
Make
I was
it better.
thinking Robin was gonna get killed because they introduced her in season 3,
Yeah.
and it's like new
No,
character.
she was
you know,
lesbian.
and-
You can't kill her.
Yeah, they at least needed one of them.
You
to stay
know?
in business.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Stay in
man. It
business.
just the show as a whole gave off like. By the end, it was just like a lot of loopholes.
Mhm.
Scared to try something too new, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not. They did Dimension X. That's cool.
Yeah, the whole wormhole twist, I like that a lot.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's also like there were no hints to this anything. Like they were hyping up the mind flare since season 2, and it's been like this whole
Yeah.
big shadow monster thing.
Yeah.
And then you finally see it in season 5 and it's like physical form, and it just was like
So
It was just a big monster.
Yeah.
It was just a monster.
yeah, it was just like it was
everybody
just a
expected
CGI
that.
monster. I'm like, what are you doing? Because like when it showed the shadow thing, insane.
I know.
Like I was terrified seeing that in season 2, and like there's that bit when he like is filming on the camera and he like drops the camera, and then Joyce comes and like scribbles, and like puts a picture down. They're both the same of what she drew and what Will was
Yeah.
drawing
Yeah.
all the time. Like terrifying. And what do you do with this thing? You get this thing to like crawl out of like it was like a house thing with Vecna inside, and it gets killed in 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
It's like really.
I feel like for how much things Vecna did throughout the well, not even the whole season, the whole show, like season 4 and 5 when Vecna was introduced, all this like power he had just like
Yeah.
was not used during like the final battle.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I'm Vecna, and then he just dies.
Yeah.
It's like
Honestly.
didn't even try.
Well, like you saw the bit with Holly plummeting down in the upside down.
Yeah,
And they're like just watching her, and then she just shoots right back up in. It's like
that's some
She
major
would've died.
power.
yeah, it's like where was that though? Like,
Yeah, where was that power? Honestly, that's a really good question.
because if I was him, bro, I'd just be launching them sky high and just watching them fall.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Get the trampoline now? Have fun with that.
Honestly,
Yeah. So he uses powers throughout the whole dimension to pull her the whole way back up, chase her down all this, and then came and like
Yeah.
because he hit a guy with a rock. That's
Yeah.
his weakness. Like,
yeah, and like, oh, let's all do little like some damage at their hit points. Of,
Yeah.
like, the mind flare. I'm like, bro, like
bro does
you
not
couldn't
feel
you
that,
couldn't kill Vecna if you wanted to with that stuff. In like,
let alone the whole
Yeah.
mind flare.
Yeah, and they describe the Vecna as like the top general of the Mind Flayer, so it's still like the Mind Flayer is the big bad. They kill the Mind Flayer before Vecna.
well, they're one. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
They're
like,
linked.
connected.
Yeah, that's true.
So that it did make sense because you could say, well, Vecna was also like already kind of losing at that point, so
Yeah.
the thing was weakened because Vecna was weakened. But like, that means they're pretty weak then. Like overall,
Yeah.
it just seems not believable.
And I mean, like Steve and
Yeah.
Dustin going under and like stabbing those things for a little bit. That are just
like, couldn't it just like lower its body
liquidating?
and kill you?
yeah. It's just like you could just flop down. Boom. There's two
Yeah.
right there.
Lay down,
Yeah.
2 dead.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're like stabbing up with the spears and stuff, like all juice.
This is for Eddie. Shut up, bro. Like,
Like, yeah, sorry, we don't care.
yeah.
Really.
I find it funny though that Dustin's the only one that cares about Eddie still. Like everyone moved on, but Dustin is like the most grumpy,
Honestly.
and he's just like, Eddie was such a great person. Just like, yeah, I mean, I feel like that was so smart though of having it actually carry over. Because like, every death did not matter.
Yeah,
Bob
I
dying in
think-
season 2, that was
Yeah,
like,
although that did lead
my
to,
hubby died.
that led to like
2 episodes later.
Hey, Hopper.
Hopper. That kind of led to Hopper kind of
Yeah.
sliding in, but still, I just think
Heard your
I
husband
think
died.
if they did, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But I think if they did anything really well in that season, it would be. Let me think. Nah, if they did something well, I think it'd be the Steve and Dustin that fight scene,
Yeah.
and like just that
Yeah.
overall. Was it dumb that he got randomly beat up by bullies? And
Yeah.
like that never had to do with anything else ever before.
Dude, all the bullies having that stupid one-liner.
Oh my god.
They were all
Nah, they
like
were-
one of
they
them
were
was like,
pranking us in
I'm
there.
gonna pummel you like a brick, and then another one was just like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna beat you in with a car. Like they just all
Sup,
saying
loser?
stupid things, and then one other guy was just like, hey, it's so
It was
stupid.
bad.
Like I get it's like 80s
No,
cheesiness,
think
it's like
about it.
kind of supposed to, but
Yeah.
No, think about it. This bullies did more damage than the mind.
yeah,
Honestly, really that's true.
that's
Mind
so
Flayer
true.
bullies. Who's gonna hurt Dustin more? Probably the
Not
bullies.
even Dustin, all of them combined.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Elle just killed herself. Nobody like got a single scratch.
yeah,
Elle maybe killed herself.
she did.
Maybe.
Okay, walk through why you think she's dead.
Because
I think I believe you, but let's hear it.
okay, so I think the whole theory is that number 8,
I think it's 7.
No, it's 8.
it's 8.
Nah.
No trust. It's 8.
Look it up.
All right. Dang.
Yeah, look it up,
All right,
buddy.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'll bet $20. How about that?
All right. I'll bet $20 too. So you have to. You're gonna be losing $80.
I didn't agree to your bet.
All right.
Yeah, look it up. I'm waiting. Callie. Yep.
Callie.
Yeah.
Callie number 8.
Yeah. And she was like insanely short too, which just made it so
When she stood
funny.
next to, Hopper, she was like,
Yeah.
Oh, frick you guys. It's number 8. Nah. You guys are cool.
Guess someone isn't a true fan. No, I'm joking.
It's not.
What was I gonna say with her though? Oh yeah, like the theory is that she was making that vision of Elle being there, and then she was actually escaping or whatever.
Yeah, that she actually cast invisibility.
Yeah, I'm like, how would she still
Doesn't
be
seem that
alive? Because think
believable.
about it, she got shot, she's laying there dead, and it kind of shows her die, kind of. And then they go out, they go to Dimension X, they fight Vecna, they take their jolly old time coming back,
Yep.
driving the whole way through Hawkins in the Upside Down, coming out, and then this
Yeah.
whole vision thing happens.
And gut shots.
Yeah,
Like you, the bleed out time is a lot longer, but it's typically like half an hour. And I think a half an hour probably went by, so she would have been dead by then.
Yeah.
But even that, like,
Certainly
right,
not. Yeah.
Right before that happened, she's like, puts a gun on Hopper. She's like, we can't even trust him. All this like dumb stuff. Like, how does somebody change their mind that drastically within the matter of probably like half an hour?
Well, Hopper gave the speech. I think that's what they were saying. Hopper gave the speech. She kind of realized, and she said, "Hey, if we can get you to," because she only thought they needed to die that way, they couldn't get found. But they're like, if we can fake her death. So I see where it's coming from. It makes sense, but
Yeah.
I don't believe.
I don't know, man. And the crazy part, remember Steve comes out of the lake. What's it called, like Love Lake or something? And there's no water in the Upside Down. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, I'm not sure why that's about, but I think that when they went to the Upside Down with Elle in the chamber, there's water in that. Like, can water be in the Upside Down?
And they turned on power in the Upside Down. That was kind of insane.
Yeah. They're.
That
I mean,
like
they
that
were making, like,
threw me
bases.
off.
Yeah.
I don't know. Power in the Upside Down. I didn't think that was possible, to be honest with you.
Neither did I until
Yeah.
and then just.
Yeah.
Was Hawkins' lab ever in the Upside Down in any of the other seasons? Because that whole orb thing that
was
was like
there, we
holding
just
it all
never went to
together.
it.
All of it was there. All of it.
Yeah, I know that. I just mean like, have we ever seen Hawkins' lab there? Because that's where the whole orb thing was. I didn't know if that was another rabbit hole, of like
Has
that
the
was
orb-
just
has the
there
orb
in season
always
5,
been
but
there, and we just never
Yeah.
noticed.
I think that, yeah, I mean, for it to be there.
That's what held it all together,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
which is really weird.
But also
When
really
the military
cool though.
find that,
That was really cool how they like just nuked that sucker and like the
was
whole
pretty
thing
sick.
was just
that was how they
imploding.
killed the Upside Down was pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
That was pretty sick. I did like.
I think the saddest death in season 5 though was Steve's car, of course, because
Because it was the only one
heartbreaking.
outside
Yeah.
of L, but
Beamer.
that was pretty bad. It was a nice
No.
car. He's literally
Dude,
had that since season 1.
Elle
right?
did nothing though in season 5. She was there. She was doing
Yeah,
that
she
weird
kinda
face the
mobbed.
entire time. Like it was.
Yeah, I feel bad for like Millie Bobby Brown, bro. Like, honestly.
She doesn't feel bad. She's married. She has a kid now. She's just getting the paycheck,
adopted,
and then
yeah.
she's just living the dream.
Probably, yeah.
Like,
After a show like that, you don't really have to work. I
Yeah.
feel like if you're smart.
and she really only does Netflix movies also. So that's a whole
Yeah.
nother thing.
It's
But
true.
yeah,
And then Lucas, people think he's gonna be Miles Morales.
yeah. Well, he said he would do that, and I think that's a good idea.
If
He
he
looks like
hasn't already been chosen,
Yeah.
he's definitely like you saw him doing like flips online and stuff and like tricks.
Yeah.
He is like he was doing like these freaking like crazy
He started all
backflip
these classes and
360
stuff,
trick.
yeah.
Yeah, he's doing like spin jitsu or whatever you want to call it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going crazy. So
Yeah.
it's as if he's preparing for it.
I heard about it. It would make complete sense if they choose him.
He would look great.
So I don't really know who else they'd pick unless there's just
Yeah.
someone out there that we just don't know about.
Everybody's main concern is age.
I mean,
But bro,
is he like what?
Tom
25?
Holland's like 30 almost 27.
Oh, actually,
He was playing like a 17-year-old, bro, 10 years younger, but he does look young.
hold on. No.
Miles,
It can't be.
Tom Holland is.
Yeah, he
Tom
was wrong
Holland's,
about
like,
number
29.
8. How wrong is he about everything else?
So,
I'm
hold on.
playing.
All right, guys.
Season 1, you're saying he was what? 19?
Season 1, he was 19.
Wait, how? Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Season 5, season 1, like
2016
Nah, he might
is
be
the
like-
first season.
10 years.
so 10
9 years.
9.
So if he was
Okay,
13, okay, he would have to be like 23 then. He'd have to be, or like 24. I'm probably wrong.
But even then, what would he be in season 1 then?
I thought he was older. I guess I'm wrong.
12? I'd
I thought they were
say.
all like 12-year-olds and 11. Here, I'm probably wrong, guys. Screw me.
Yeah, he's definitely not 27.
He is 24.
All right, whatever. That is dumb of me.
27 is diabolical. That's
Yeah, okay, but how long does it take to make a movie? Like 2 years? He'd be
Ish.
like 26, going on 27 by the end of that movie. That's the point.
Yeah, but if they film it first, 'cause
Yeah.
that's usually
Yeah.
how that goes, it would be,
That's true. I think I was thinking of like Jonathan, but he's probably like older than that.
Oh, yeah, he.
Yeah, they all changed haircuts.
Everybody at the end
Yeah.
right there.
Dude, Nancy, bro? Why they gotta do her like that?
I know she
Just-
got the Karen cut, bro.
Yeah, she.
Season 1 is like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like she was like the standard like 80s icon look,
Yeah.
and she kind of kept that throughout the entire series.
Except for
then
the last
The
30
last
minutes.
episode, you basically make her look like a
Screw her over.
lesbian, and it's like, come on.
And then they're like, they just transferred it from Robin to her, and then.
Yeah, Robin looked fine in the last 40 minutes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Hair and everything. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just find it funny when they're like, yo, we gotta age you right quick. That just ruined your hair. It's like, come on, man.
And Steve, they even messed up his hair, and everyone liked his hair.
I didn't like the whole like subplot. Like I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
did you like?
now
Did
I'm
you
a
like their
teacher.
jobs
Now
at
I'm
the
a
end?
teacher. I have to teach everybody about sex ed and stuff. It's like what? I quit college. Like
Bruh.
I felt like that had
Yeah.
no meaning. If anything, it just ruined like Steve. Like,
Well,
when
their whole point was that they were just like having fun at the end, and like, oh, we should meet up more. But like,
meet up at my uncle's house in Philly. Like, dude, nobody.
they were trying.
I feel
It
like
just.
they could have just did that whole thing so much better.
Yeah. And well,
It
they
seems
did.
Like it was rushed.
I don't know. Sometimes it feels like, no matter what they did, we would complain, and they can't do it right just because. But
Yeah.
on the other side, it feels like they really could have done it better. I just don't know.
I just don't understand what they did though. With I don't know some of the choices they did because it's like, with Robin, is she still with Vicky? Because that relationship was honestly pretty good. I like that dynamic throughout season 5, of like her working at the hospital and then like they keep.
I think they're probably still together, right?
No, I don't. I think people have said that in that scene she says something about being single again or something. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
come on. And it's like, how is Steve single, bro? Because
I mean,
he's
they
like
are
the
lesbian.
80s icon for girls at that
No,
time.
he wasn't
too.
single. Remember? He was talking to me. He's like, "Oh, this girl's great."
I think she's the one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's true. But like they kind of said like, yo, you know how many times you said that before?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Also,
I-
Dustin and Susie.
Bro, for real.
Do you remember what happened in season 4 though? Because I feel like no one remembered
Nobody remembers that. I don't remember it.
when
I know
they
something
when they
happened.
go to her house to do the hack thing, and they
Yes,
to like do
yes,
something.
like Loki helps out.
Yeah, she says that she's grounded. They took all her laptops and stuff, so she can't talk to Dustin. Basically.
Oh.
So how long has that been going on? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you remember at graduation, the girl was like, blah, 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 and Dustin's like,
Yeah.
So
It's like,
apparently that ended, bro.
Yeah. So I think that whole thing happened. She got grounded, and she probably might have not been able to tell Dustin before everything was taken from her. So then Dustin just thought like, oh yeah, she's being a freaking annoying person. You know, like yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just,
They were young too. They were like 15. It makes sense that it didn't really
Yeah.
continue.
yeah.
'cause people were like, where's Susie in season 5? It's like, do you remember what happened?
Nobody
It's like
remembered
she got grounded
for years.
basically.
for many years.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you guys think about the whole breakup thing with Jonathan and Nancy?
Dude, they should have died. They should have
I thought they
died.
were gonna die, and I was so happy.
Yeah, I was actually like, they're gonna kill someone off.
I'm
This
like,
is gonna
whoa,
be
this
great.
is crazy.
And what happens? She throws the ring. You hear it bounce.
Was that cool? Yeah. But should they have died?
Yes. Well, because it's like they had literally no way of getting out, and they were like confessing everything to each other, and it's just between them two. You know, it's like you're watching their final moments. Guess what? It's not their
It
final
would have been
moments.
predictable if they did die, though.
Not
You
really.
you know what would have been sick? You know what would have been pretty cool? They stop. They think they survive. Demogorgon comes in, jump scare, destroys them.
That would have been.
That would have been sick.
Which one do you think would get?
And like have some
oh wait,
like,
Jonathan would
have some like
easily get
Holly
Maud
vibes.
first. You get Nancy walking down Wheeler in there, and it's like, come on, like
Bro.
her against a Demogorgon with like nothing but her bare fist. She's gonna beat that sucker. But she's gonna watch first her hubby Jonathan get freaking ripped in half.
That would have been sick. That it's like they started like, oh, we can make it out, and then they like just jump in from the top. And just,
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
head
that's
first.
So cool.
Their mouth goes right on Jonathan's
just
head.
get ripped off.
Yeah, his head just gone, red mist.
Not even make it
Nancy
make it
just
more
tried to
like.
fight it, and then she
Remember,
also dies.
what's Nancy's
Yeah.
friend who died in season 1?
Barb.
Make it like a Barb death, like that type of vibe. That was a good death.
Yeah, that was
They just got
terrifying.
dragged.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
yeah.
I was scared. I was like 12, horrified at that, John.
Dude, do you remember Jimmy Fallon in like 2016 when that season dropped? And he kept dressing up as Barb and saying like she deserved better. It's
No,
such
I
a
don't
funny
remember
bit.
that.
Like, I don't know if he ever got her on there, but like, dude, it was just funny.
Yeah. Was
Honestly though, like they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna make out with Steve real quick," and then just left her to
Mhm.
die.
They were supposed to kill her
Mhm.
off in the first episode, but they're like, no, we can't just kill anyone off in the first episode, so they did in the second.
yeah.
It's-
It's just like, do you think the season as a whole was good, and they just messed up with a couple like scenes here and there,
I think
or
season
I guess it,
5
not a couple,
was
way more.
I'd say it's
honestly.
wasted potential. They came up with a lot of good ideas, but they just did the wrong things with them.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a breakup scene that was beautiful, They should have died. They didn't, and I'm like, okay, that's stupid. They should have died. Like literally, there's no reason for them to live at that point.
Yeah, but then yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Steve would have had to like step up as like the adult, take the role of like really leading and stuff.
Yeah, and then he'd sacrifice for Dustin.
Maybe, yeah.
I felt like that would have been sick if he sacrificed for
Yeah.
Dustin
No,
or
I think it would have been cool if Dustin died, because then he would be like,
well, I actually want them both.
no. Imagine if Dustin
Yeah.
died the same way, kind of similar to how
I mean,
Eddie died. That
them
would've been
saying
sick.
them saying you die, I die. That whole thing, I'm like, okay, either no one's gonna die or they're both gonna die.
Mhm.
I feel like that was the only way it would go out, is if like one of them
Mhm.
sacrifices, the other one like freaks out and then does something else, sacrifice himself for another. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, watching that fight scene though in a realistic way would be so funny though, because a mind flayer would come out and just stomp them all to the ground in like 2 minutes, and then just like go back to its form, whatever, and then
all the kids up.
worlds collide. Terrible ending, Yeah.
It would have been. That's why it's just like, yeah, it's just. I was thinking, is it because, like, the directing seemed bad, the script seemed bad?
Yeah.
Is that because we're just older now?
No.
Like,
No. Because season 1 is still
and
superior.
because now it's like, let's say you give like a kind of bad script to like a little kid. Well, they're a kid, of course they're gonna talk like that.
Talk to adults. It's not just kids.
But,
who
like,
make this
do we
show.
just
It's, like,
think-
adults and everything? They all say the same thing.
Really?
And even if we go back and watch the previous seasons, we will.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
not just enhance our
Yeah.
feelings of now.
I was watching I was watching interviews, and I saw like this one interview. I think it was on, I forget what it's called, but even Sadie, no, what's her name?
Sadie Sink?
Sadie Sink. Even Sadie Sink was like commenting on like how bad some of the scenes were.
Oh yeah.
Literally
She-
openly
Yeah.
in an interview saying she how like the
she's
meme
I'm
with the
taking my girl
podcast.
time. I think
She's
it was with
like-
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, she's literally like, yeah, like I didn't know we were gonna be doing a podcast though. Like she legit said that it's bad when your actors are dissing on the show they're in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just a
I
sign,
think the
man.
first mistake they did though was the ending of season 4 was terrifying. You saw all that smoke billowing. It was not a happy ending.
It was awesome.
The whole
though.
ground was split open. The upside down was right in there,
Yeah, I didn't
and
know
it's
that.
like what, like are just Demogorgons gonna start crawling out and just freaking slaughtering everyone
Dude,
in there?
they should have
What
had
what do they
some-
do? Oh, they just stapled some metal plates to the ground, and now
Why
it's
did they
fine.
just lay them there?
They just laid them there.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna stop a Demogorgon. Come on now.
Like little metal this thick.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I think it's supposed to be thicker, but still, bro.
It was so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they basically nerfed everyone. I mean, like, Will like just figures out his powers, and like the second time he uses it, he's already controlling Vecna. Insane. What's Elle doing? She's struggling to lift a bus.
Yeah, honestly.
She's been doing this since season 1. Season 1, she flips a van. Season
She-
2,
she,
she
like-
closes a gate.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Season 3, doesn't she like lose her powers, like freaking like throwing around the mind flare thing, or like she does something? I
She
forget.
loses her powers somehow, and then she gets them back and like destroys the mind flayer.
Well, in season 4,
Something like
she
that.
remember she throws the helicopter on the ground.
Yeah,
Aura.
and then
She
with
flings
the
it, like-
Russian layer or whatever. She like closes that massive gate. Was that season 2?
Yeah, that's season 2.
And then
So you
here
do
it's like,
that
oh,
and
we
you're
need
struggling
to be
with, like,
doing
track trailer.
training,
Yeah.
and it's like we need to be doing training so that you can like what, like lift a thing so you can get into the freaking
And like pop a pumpkin.
like boost yourself.
Yeah. Dude, season 1, her powers were sick though. She made that bully pee his pants.
That was so
Yeah.
cool.
That was the whole thing. I'm like, she's never done like any like physical like things like that to people.
Although-
Like they've
Guys.
like snapped necks and like that type of stuff.
Elle was still pretty crazy.
Yeah.
in
But she
in
hasn't
season
like just
5.
like ripped someone's heart out, because that would just be freaking sick.
Season 5, Elle's powers were pretty crazy. She legit forced a bro to freaking kill himself. That was so much. That was so cool.
Yeah.
She killed like 20 people with the stuff like going. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also at the same time, it's like
That was
like,
when she was
nothing to
locked in.
everything. But even then,
And
Will
she boosted
somehow
boosted
had
herself
everything.
from the rocks to get up. That was impressive. If
Yeah,
you
that
think
was
about
pretty
that, they
dope.
didn't show it because it would have looked really fake. So
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, we're just gonna let them imagine that one. But
No, but Will had nothing to everything. It's like he stopped 3 Demogorgons all at the same time, snapped all their veins,
you're right. That was kind of
all
crazy.
at the same exact time, and he never used
Which
his
like
powers ever before.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's kind of cool though because it's saying he had the connection with Vecna, so it was so strong that it's like he already kind of had those powers. It's like Harry Potter like already being good right away because he has the connection with Voldemort.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I know what you mean,
But even
even then.
it felt like, you know how like Luke Skywalker had to like work really hard to get his stuff, and then Rey came along and did it like right away.
Yeah.
It felt like that kind of.
Yeah, that's-
Because
yeah.
spoilers, Palpatine, Ray Palpatine. Yeah.
Sure. So stupid.
Because you know that's how that works.
Yeah,
So-
Palpatine got.
Did you hear?
crazy.
She's coming back. They're doing a new Star Wars
I
movie.
don't like
She's coming
Rey.
back.
I don't like Rey.
I don't, but I like Daisy Ridley, the actress that plays her, and she is down to just try doing it again. I'd say because I mean they nerfed her character so bad. Like Force Awakens was pretty good, I would say but like other than that, they just started.
It was just a
freaking
redo. It
throwing
was just a
stuff around.
redo.
Yeah,
All the people who liked the what was it, the trilogy? I don't even know what they're called.
sequel trilogy.
Yeah, all the people who liked that weren't true fans to be like deep like diehard fans.
Yeah,
With the series beforehand, they if that was the first one they watched, and they didn't really grow up with like New Hope and stuff, it would make sense because it kind of is just like a New Hope with the female.
yeah.
You know, but
I remember
Yeah.
when I saw that in theaters with my dad
yep.
Yep.
when it first came out.
Han Solo died. Is horrible.
I'm like, wait, what am I watching?
Yeah,
Hey,
I was a
wouldn't-
little kid and I was.
You didn't
I
like
was
it?
bad.
When you're watching it,
I was a little kid.
Well, yeah, I was a little kid, so I couldn't like take it fully. But just like watching all of the previous like actual Star Wars movies, it's like it was such like a turn off. It's like
Yeah.
I liked it overall, but it's just like I felt like they were just screwing everything up. It's because they sold it to Disney.
yeah,
That's what
definitely.
happened.
I think the only time they came back was Rogue One.
Rogue One they cooked, bro.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
was a little kid. I cried.
I really need to watch it again because it's been at least like 6 years since I've last seen
it's
it.
really good.
Yeah, I know, and I want to watch Andor then too to like fit it all together.
Never watched Andor.
I heard it's really good, so I'm gonna double feature all that.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, what's the one director who makes all the good ones? Like he made Mandalorian.
Jon Favreau.
I don't know. He understands Star Wars. I think that's why he does so well.
Yeah. Well, the reason the sequel trilogy went wrong was the Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker were directed by the same person, but Last Jedi wasn't. Because Force Awakens had its own trajectory, you know. It ended with Luke getting his lightsaber, like she was like holding out to him.
And then
How- Yeah, how does Last Jedi open? Him flicking
Yo,
away.
let's ruin Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
Like let's destroy his character.
yeah.
And everything he stood
So here's what's funny though is the director of Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. You think you just make terrible movies, whatever, because he ruined Star Wars in ways.
Mhm.
Basically, he made Knives Out. All those movies he made,
for. Yeah.
with
It's crazy.
and like they're good,
Yeah.
and he just throws
He
away
doesn't
Star
understand
Wars.
Star Wars.
And what I find funny though is after whatever Last Jedi was, they come back. Adam Driver comes back to do Rise of Skywalker. Not Adam Driver. I'm so stupid. J.J. Abrams. Oh man, I'm losing my mind. J.J. Abrams directed Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker. But when he directed Rise of Skywalker, he looked at what Rian Johnson made and was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this worse.
Honestly.
Just was like, you want to put this down a hole? I'll put it down a hole. Because I mean, think about Rise of Skywalker. Bring Palpatine back.
Yep.
You make Rey a Palpatine, and like, Palpatine is her grandfather. Is that great grandfather? Something like that.
Honestly, I chose to
Yeah.
like exit it from my memory.
And it's like, what are you doing? This is like
Yeah.
completely absurd. But like, I don't know, it's hilarious. But for another time.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
everybody,
Back to
from the
Stranger
video.
Things.
What do you guys think about Will with his whole coming out?
Being a gay person.
Yeah. Being a gay person.
I think it was useless. There was no reason for him to do it in it.
It
Because I mean, wasn't the whole reason he did it? Didn't he
Yeah.
only
'Cause
do
that's
it?
something Vecna had against him. It's like
Yeah,
it's like I can't use my full potential unless I tell everybody I'm gay.
yeah. But did Vecna even like show what could happen with that? No.
No.
There's no reason. Like,
No.
dude, let me tell you something. If I was secretly gay, okay, and like someone told me it's like, yo, I could ruin your whole life. I could tell people that you're gay, unless you like, I don't know.
Tell people you're gay.
I don't know. There's some comparison to Will. It's like, do what you won't. Like,
Yeah.
Like, why do you care?
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know because
It's
it's like, What if they found out he
was realistic.
what if they find out he likes dudes from Vecna? Are they gonna believe Vecna? Because dude, like, isn't his whole thing to like
Vecna's about to die, he's
manipulate you?
like, no, Will's gay. Like what?
Now, wait. Will's gay though. Will's gay.
Like yeah, we know guys. Like they're best friends. They probably know.
No, they definitely know.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of did know. You
Yeah.
could tell.
I mean, well, isn't it in season 1 when Joyce is talking to Hopper about about Will because he went missing, and he's like, "Is there anything weird?" He's like, "Yeah, she's a little weird." And he's like, "They call him gay or any them slurs or whatever," or like she said something like that.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I forget how it went, but like he was just
Yeah,
like,
she-
"Is he
I-
gay?"
Yeah,
She's
that
like,
was really funny.
Yeah.
That was so
I remember
good.
that.
Yeah. So I don't know if they planned that way early on, or if just because Noah came out gay, they're like, "Oh,
Gotta come. With
guess
it.
we gotta put it in now."
Bro, Noah Schnapp, bro. Why'd you have to be gay? Because I bet you they wouldn't have made him gay. I guarantee you they wouldn't have made him
Oh
gay.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, 1,000%.
Because they had Robin.
Yeah.
They had Robin.
Yeah.
They didn't need to make him gay too.
They could have made Robin and Will gay lovers, which would make
Mm.
no
Great
sense,
time.
but
Yes.
that's what they want you to think. It's reverse gay actually. It isn't straight. It's a
It's
different
gay
term.
squared.
Yeah. Negative gay times the negative gay.
No, but they make normally like a bunch of shows like they always force and push all that gay and lesbo stuff. But the thing is, when they introduce Robin stuff, I feel like they did a good job. with
Yeah,
it.
season
Like,
like they
Like, I,
literally-
obviously, we didn't like that they were gay,
but like, at
but
the
they
same time,
did
it's like
do a
she
good
was,
job with
like, a
making her gay.
good character,
lesbian.
Yeah.
character development and stuff. Like I
Yep.
actually enjoyed her presence on
Yeah.
the screen rather than like, oh, here's this.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they literally prove that they can write a coming out scene a good way, because when Robin's in the bathroom with Steve in
It
season
was pretty
3,
good.
Yeah.
and she's like kind of just going on about everything, it was perfect. Like I'm like, because it wasn't like forced at all. It was just like, yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
different girl, whatever. So it's like, yeah, we've done it before. Let's do it again. And what do they do? Whatever that was, dude. When that scene came
Yeah.
on, and I was watching them with my whole family, we just muted it and started talking for like the 5 minutes it was.
It
The
was long.
which one?
What do you mean,
Will
which
coming
one?
out.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
But it was
like-
I feel like it was Noah Schnapp himself who probably put it upon the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah,
Oh, you have to
Maybe
add me
honestly,
coming
definitely.
out. Like,
and like all the pressure from like woke Netflix.
yeah.
yeah,
But it's just like, and even like if you look at like, we're gonna make a show that's supposed to be like the '80s. Sorry, you're not gonna be like. There's not gonna be that many gay people, bro. Like there are more gay people
wasn't
today.
invented back yet.
Like gay was a thing,
Yeah.
but it was really
Yeah.
rare.
It's like 1 in like 4 billion people.
yeah. Well, not even that though. But like, if it was historically accurate,
They would not have been like,
They
oh,
would
it's
have all
okay.
started laughing.
yeah, they would have started laughing and pointing, and I'm like,
Or they wouldn't have been friends with him in the beginning because they would have known he's gay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't. If I knew a guy was gay, to this day,
And,
I probably wouldn't want to be friends with him.
and Duffer Brothers confirmed that Mike knew Will was talking about him when he was like, oh, I have a crush for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Hence why, and then Mike's all like, freaking. That's probably the worst jump scare of the whole like season 5.
oh yeah, worse than
When he's like,
Steve
when oh yeah, when Mike's like, friends? No, best friends. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought he's about to say like some crazy like lovers or something,
Yeah,
bro.
I thought so, bro. I
It-
was
it
about to
really
fucking
scared
walk
me.
away. I got so mad. You remember that turn on?
I
stood
literally
up-
remember
I
that.
stood
He
up, I was
stood
like
up,
this.
put his hands on his head. Yeah.
Please don't. I'm like, they're just about to ruin the whole thing.
I mean, it's
Train wreck ending.
yeah.
yeah. I'm glad they didn't go that route, because I'm like,
It wouldn't have made sense.
I mean, I thought it'd be.
he was with L.
I thought it would be so terrible though as an ending, like, like Elle's dead, whatever, and then it's just like you see
Them
Mike and
together.
Will walking out holding hands. It's like, oh,
Bro, I liked Mike so much, he became L.
yeah,
He got the powers.
Dang.
yeah. Anyway, all he had to do is grow his hair out and not have the bowl cut for once.
Did Will? Does he still have his powers? After Vecna died,
Probably not if Vecna's dead or just Mindfire in
did
general.
any of them have their
How did
powers?
he get him in the first place? I don't remember. I mean,
How
it's
did-
just like, oh, now you have powers. Like, did he do something to like achieve that?
How did he
ability?
get?
He
them?
found his inner self, which was he's gay.
You're joking.
I hope I am.
Wait, I'm
Yeah,
let's
look it up.
fact
Just
checking.
Google's AI overview is just he's gay and just the end.
Search up how did Will achieve?
Why achieve? Too big of a word.
You're right.
Yeah,
Can
we'll just use
wait,
some
Luke?
voice
Can you
to
spell it?
How did
Spell
Will
achieve.
achieve powers in season 5 of Stranger Things?
Oh man. Take your time.
Tapping into Vecna's upside down hive mind.
So he can just be
Oh,
like, you
yeah,
know what?
look-
I'm
look at this.
Vecna. Just
By finally accepting his true self and recalling loving memories, allowing him to access and manipulate the hive's powers, much like 11 manifesting as telekinesis and nosebleeds.
So he literally is like, oh.
So long-standing
I'm gonna stop-
connection.
I'm not hiding from it anymore. I'm literally getting.
Yeah,
and it's like-
long-standing connection with the upside down, and like Vecna. Emotional breakdown after being like I'm freaking gay, and then tapping into the hive mind, and then it's kind of like echoes of Vecna's power because like
Yeah.
kind of makes sense. Would Holly be able to have like powers then?
Well, she's not gay.
What?
But I don't have a boyfriend.
wasn't she going at the end of it? Didn't like hint that she's with Derek now?
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
said they're friends.
I know. I was just like, because he's sitting with her family. It's like, is his family still tied up in the barn? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
We gotta know. Are they
they're
safe?
out, they're out. They probably got out.
Mm-hmm.
No, but like they're all playing like D&D in the basement. Like bro's just a friend.
Yeah, dude, that was beautiful though.
They're
With
also 13.
I think that end was beautiful though, with the whole them playing D&D at the end. It wasn't them saying that it was all in D&D game. It was just them doing what they always love doing the entirety of the show,
I
and them all putting the binders back. You know, whatever. They're all
was
like
sick.
crying a
That
bit.
was sick.
Credits?
We're awesome.
Yeah, credits
OG
were awesome.
D&D art.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
What do we think about
Was it corny? How they're all like, I believe,
Yeah.
and then the camera spins like went over. I believe.
Nothing
Even
family
even
is-
Noah, I watched, like I said, I was watching interviews. Even Noah was like, "Yeah, that was kind of corny." He's like talking to the Duff Brothers, like, "Should we actually do that?"
You know you're bad when your
That's coming from
actors
the
are
gay
like.
guy. Yeah, we're cooked.
When that gay guy thinks it's cringy.
You know we're done.
Whatever.
And he's the one that yapped for 6 minutes, telling how everyone he's gay, and that took 12 hours to shoot, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that.
And I'm like, what was he laughing the whole time? Was he like,
Yeah, everyone
guys,
else was
I
probably
don't like
laughing.
girls. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Steve in the back's like,
I'm trying to lock it.
Hitting the speed.
it hit the speed phase. No, but yeah, me and Luke were talking about it. The credits like when it's the end and they close the book and it's like player manual, Stranger Things, like
Yeah.
And then there's like the theory that that's just a D&D game. What do you think of it?
I think it isn't. I don't think that was all a D&D game, but I think Mike is going to turn that into a D&D campaign or something like
You
their
think that's what a
their
lot of
entire
people-
journey. I feel like he's just gonna turn it into different stories of
Yeah.
like D&D. Like
I mean,
each
he could
season can be its own
easily
campaign.
make a pretty good novel just writing about that experience.
Oh yeah,
And then he could also
Yeah.
make like spin-offs of it and like create a fictional story.
yeah. Don't tell the Duffer Brothers about that because they're already working on spin-offs and all that. You heard about that?
They're doing a cartoon thing,
yeah,
animated.
so-
Yeah, they're doing a, like
At least make it not animated.
they're doing an episode. Is it between seasons 3 and 4 or 2 and 3? It's
Oh, I
something
think
like
it's
that.
3 and 4 in between.
Yeah. I mean, if that's a one season off, whatever, you know, good for them, whatever. But I heard they're doing something else. I don't know if they said it's in the same universe, but they said it takes place in a completely different town with new characters.
yeah, I think it's a different like time.
Yeah.
I
like,
wonder.
different
I
universe,
wonder.
everything.
The Duffel Brothers, their whole thing was they created Stranger Things as like a one-off,
Yeah.
and it was gonna be like it would still like there'd be season 2, but it would be a totally different like strange scenario,
Yeah.
and it was kind of
Yeah.
that. Hence, Stranger Things. Like it makes sense. It would have been like the Twilight Zone. Kinda,
So
but it's seasons.
They were going to pull kind of a Halloween in ways.
Mm.
You know Halloween with Michael Myers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how that whole movie series goes. You
Kind
have
of, yeah.
You have the first one, you know, it's called Halloween, about a guy in a white mask that likes killing people, you know, whatever. Shoots off. Because they were planning on making every single movie be its own scary thing, you
Yeah.
know, whatever. And it went completely off the edges, so like, well, I guess we got to make a sequel. Because that one ended with him jumping out a window and he disappears. It's
Yeah.
like, where did he go?
Mhm.
So the second one is like main characters like losing her mind, you know, whatever. And then he's like in there in the hospital with her. And it's like, same thing over again, basically. The third one, called Season of the Witch, has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
Yeah.
They tried going back to what they were going to do
Mhm.
with having
Did
nothing.
everybody hate it?
it was not good at all. So they went right back to Halloween 4, Curse of Michael Myers, something like that. Like they went right back to it.
That's
Yeah,
what they had to do, but
yeah.
yeah.
I
It's like,
but I,
did
I
see
wonder,
that, though, yeah.
will they go on to like make it not like another season of Stranger Things, but like something different?
I think they can make something different because I mean they have the potential. Season 1 of Stranger Things. I mean the first 3 seasons I could say are
Like
beautiful.
Because I think once you the longer you make a show, the more limitations you get, and the harder it gets to really make it good.
Yeah. Well, because a lot of, especially if you're working with Netflix, because Netflix cancels stuff like nothing. Because there's a lot of good shows on Netflix that got canceled for literally no reason.
Yeah.
Because that's just what they do. I mean, like, there's few shows that ended and like actually ended. I mean, you got Cobra Kai.
I don't think you would cancel one of your greater shows though.
Yeah, I mean, Cobra Kai went for 6 seasons, which is crazy.
It's insane.
And they ended it well, in my opinion. I mean, dude, I freaking binge that so much. Oh, man. Don't get me started on that.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
A good show.
And like, I know it's a terrible example, but I don't know if it was canceled. But Umbrella Academy, that ended, wasn't canceled.
I
You know,
actually never watched that.
I heard it has a terrible ending. That's why I kind of want to watch it, because I like dive into that stuff. I guess or something. I don't know.
Did the Duffer Brothers originally plan just to make one season of the show?
I think so.
I
That would
think
make
so,
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then they tried landing their footing with season 2, introduced the Mind Flayer, which is cool,
Yeah.
and then season 3,
Hot take.
you liked season 2
Season
the
2
most.
was the greatest.
Yeah.
It was like, it's still, the reason people like season 1 so much is because it feels more like a mystery. You don't know everything.
Yeah.
Versus like, and it was still really scary. It was the unknown that made it good, and it felt like really like 80s and like its own thing. It
Yeah.
felt like it's so much of its own thing.
Yeah.
And then it just got into like this different, like totally like more like darker, gory side, and it was just like, it's like season 3 I felt was even rushed. A lot of people like it because the vibes were amazing, and I agree.
Yeah.
But like, it felt rushed. Immediately they knew that it, like, what was up with the Mind Flayer, but it's just like the meat version. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't that good.
Yeah. So what would your rankings be for like all the seasons? Like in order?
Yeah, we should.
Oh boy.
Honestly, it might go. I think one. It might legit just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
Yeah, maybe 4 better than 3. But
You didn't like season 4?
no, 4 before 3 maybe. 3 and 4 are kind of equal to me.
Wait, so what's your least favorite then?
5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think one's my favorite though.
Yeah.
One's good. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That
Yeah.
one's my favorite.
I think 2 and 4 are the best seasons.
A lot
That's
of people
fair.
don't like 2 for some reason.
I like
Yeah.
2.
People don't like 2 because of the Lost Sister episode.
Just
Yeah.
one. It's episode 7. Just take it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to the plot.
Yeah, it doesn't at
That's
all.
true, that's true.
Until season 5 came around, by the way.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, who's this girl?
Pull that out of their butt.
Yeah. When you tell people to skip that episode, they get to season 5.
They're like, what? No, I think 1 and 3 are like equal in like amount of greatness.
Here's the thing though. 3 was only good because of the vibes, and they didn't. They had some cool scenes with like.
No.
Yeah,
Ellen
that whole
them being
Russian
mad.
thing, I did not
But
care
it was just,
about.
It was just rushed.
Yeah.
And the Russians, like, they threw that out of nowhere, which it didn't make sense because it was 80s and like all that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, the Russians, because everyone's worried about the Russians.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it still was really rushed, and it was like they knew it was happening right away. There was no like finding about the Mind Flayer. That was really cool. But now it's like, oh, they already knew about the Mind Flayer. It's just a different version of season 2.
Yeah.
2, 4, 1, 3, 5. That's
2,
2, 4, 1, 3, 5.
4.
Wait, you saying 2 is the best season?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
You like 2?
2 or 4.
Oh. I do. I'd probably be generic. I'd say
1 is
1.
better than 1. That's crazy.
I'd say my favorite would be 1.
Dude, season 4 was a great season.
Yeah.
There was wrongs in it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It
was
was
good.
Well, it brought back the terror. Like, it was like, what's going on? But you see people floating up and their limbs snap and stuff, and it's like terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty
I like
cool.
that.
The finale for season
That's
4
like
was
what
better
should
than the
be
finale
season
for season 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, I think the entirety of season 4 is really good. So I'd probably say 1 4, 3 2, and then really low 5.
Dang, you did not like 2.
I
2 had
A
so
lot of
much-
people didn't like 2.
2 had so much information and lore to everything. That's
If
what
you don't watch 2,
added everything.
3, 4, and 5 are gonna be so confusing.
Yeah, that's true.
I know,
but
so much went down like when they're in the school and they just like
The school
Yeah.
was
Demogorgon, she,
cool.
like, blasted Demogorgon against the wall, dude. That's awesome.
Well,
They're like still kids too, so it's like all
They're
that.
still kids. I think them being still kids actually made me.
Yeah.
Because
into it
after
more.
that,
Yeah.
season 3, it's like
They
now
actually
now
like
they
hit
think
that
they know
puberty, bro.
Now they
Yeah.
think they know everything. The one what's her name?
Max?
Erica
Oh,
gets
Mm.
added in. All this,
Yeah.
like, everybody thinks they know everything.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is just we already did this a couple times and we know what we're doing. Like that kind of just threw everything away a little bit.
Yet
It's so
you,
much-
yet you say that's better. Where's
And then also the Dumb and Dogs, all that stuff. Season 2, that was absolute peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And throws it up
Yeah.
in the sink.
Yeah,
This cat gets.
it was really good.
That's like Stranger Things, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I kind of said it, but like all the seasons are ranked like really tight. Besides 5, this 5 just
They're
had
all-
so many
they're all
issues.
pretty good.
Yeah, they're all pretty good.
I think 3 and
yeah.
5 are plot wise and like all that the
Yeah.
worst, but 3 might have the greatest vibes. Like it
Oh,
might
yeah,
be the
definitely.
coolest.
Oh,
Like if
yeah.
I were to make an edit, I would use 3. You know what I
We
mean?
Oh, Steve is season 3. Steve. Oh my gosh, that's
him and the scoop ahoy
Yeah, like you
fit.
just can't beat that. That was so good.
yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah. Yeah, but like season 4 was such like hyping up for the finale, and then the finale just kind of disregarded what happened in season 4.
There's a crazy build up in season
Yeah.
4. It's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
Mhm.
oh my gosh. It just keeps
Mhm.
going, and then even the ending's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's like we don't even know what to expect, and they're like, oh, we just covered it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that dropped.
How
That
do you-
dropped in the summer of 22, and we're all losing our mind. I remember people making theories.
Summer of 22 was so good.
I remember people making so many
Seems so
theories
far away.
about how Eddie
Was.
was gonna come back on a Vecnacide or whatever,
Yeah.
because people cannot just accept a death, a loss.
Yeah, honestly.
Sad times.
Bro, Teresa, bro, my manager.
A lot of people say that everyone that watched Stranger Things was wanting a finale like Attack on Titan, which is entirely true.
Actually, I never watched any single anime in my whole life.
I would say
What
to
are we
watch
talking about?
Attack on Titan. It's an anime.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
bro.
4-season. It's a 4-season one, and it ran for 10 years, I think, or something
I
like
heard
that.
It's good, but
It's
I can't do
amazing.
anime.
It's amazing.
I could never get into it.
That's true. Is
Micah used to love it.
yeah. He watched the first 3 seasons. He didn't even watch the finale, and it's bothers me a lot. Mike, if you're watching this, I'm disappointed. He's not watching it. No one watches this. Just
I think
me
he's gonna
over
even
and
watch
over.
this episode.
Probably not.
Dang.
Well, but it's Stranger
He
Things.
might.
Who cares?
Oh, you're right.
'Cause he's only watched the first.
How do you
Couple
think?
seasons.
What do you think? They could have done better season 4. If like you were put in charge.
In season 4, not
If-
5.
If no 5. Sorry.
Okay,
If you
okay.
watched 5, and they're like, all right, before like we make it like a thing,
Yeah.
we can make any tweaks to anything. Like, what do you say? And you can give them like
What counts as a
five
tweak?
five pieces of information.
I'd make a Hawkins slaughterhouse. I'd make Demogorgon start crawling out and start wiping out families, and it's really about can you live or not? Because I mean, think about it. The whole point of
Change
season
everything.
5 was merging the 2 worlds, but you already had the links to the Upside Down already being there.
Yeah.
They could've
So
been
it's like
pretty
he could have
merged.
started instantly.
Wouldn't
like
it be
that.
easier to have your Demogorgons go kill freaking everyone, go rampant,
Yeah.
and that
Or he
and-
could have.
and the
It could have
military-
started off
it
with
could've
them
been like What
crawling.
if we worked with the military and the military stopped, and then there was like a betrayal, like they take L or something, or I don't know. That would have been cool. Like, what if there was the Demogorgons were such a problem they needed to work with the military to kill them, and then we find out the military like took L secretly or something. That would have been kind of cool.
I don't know. I just think they should have made it really dark, because I mean season 4 was so dark, and then season 5 is like, we're all gonna survive, la la la. It doesn't matter what we do, Let's make a plan. We're gonna overly explain it, but that plan is gonna work. So let's make another plan, overly explain it, and then we'll execute that
Yeah.
plan, and that actually works.
Well,
but we're gonna make another plan.
I'm gonna go check the ratings real quick. Like, they were pretty
I
bad.
I know the coming out episode of The Bridge. I know that's like the lowest rated in the show now. It used to be The Lost Sister, but I'm pretty sure that one took it now. I don't know about the finale. I think it might be at a 7 out of 10 or something, which isn't the lowest finale, but
and it's not very good for Stranger Things.
The whole, like,
yeah.
how like, you had like the background scenes of like looking at Henry Creel. and all this stuff.
Mhm.
I thought that was awesome. I thought it was cool. Like, did they like connect it to everything properly, or like even all that? I feel like they could maybe a little bit better, but I liked finding all that information out about.
Yeah.
And that like added so much to the episode.
Yeah.
1000%.
I liked a lot just being in his mind though, when Holly and Max are walking around like in the high school, when it shows them all together, and it's like Joy's. There's like the Dad Harrington is there too.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool because I mean that's a hint to the play that's out. It's a Stranger Things play about
Yeah, I heard
Creel in high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People know about it because no one is going to see it because it's like bombing terribly. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, worst episode of the whole show is episode 7 of season 5.
The bridge.
And then the finale is 7.7, 7.5 in other ratings.
What did you think about the theory of conformity gate or whatever it was called?
Conformity gate theory.
Yeah, there's going to be an
That there's
episode
gonna be
9.
Another episode.
Yeah.
That was the fake ending.
Yeah.
Why was it a fake ending? I didn't really. It's like you would see the reels where it'd be like they're all standing the same way. I'm like, why does that matter? Like, yeah, they're probably like possessed by Vecna somewhat, or like they're attached to Vecna. Maybe they stand the same way. But why does that matter?
I think people wrote the show better than the actual writers of this show.
Yeah,
Because that would have been genius.
They thought smarter than like
they're
them.
they're in a new state of denial. And
Yeah,
it's just they don't
definitely.
know how to accept how bad it was.
Yeah. But because they've never seen a bad ending to a show, I'm guessing.
Or they didn't think that this would be a bad ending by how good season 4 was.
That's insane.
Season 4 has
And
better
they're all
ratings
sisters.
than most. Like their average ratings are better than most of the other seasons. Besides like season 1 about.
Are they all like 9s? I mean, wait, what's the finale for
High
season
eights,
4?
high eights.
9.1 for
Yeah.
season 4, which honestly is kind of shocking.
It's
But-
valid though.
I think the best seasons are finale of 1, 2, and then episode 4 of season 5.
All the finales for the first 3 seasons are all 9.3s,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the
Bunch of 8.8s like overall, basically throughout it all,
all high 8s, basically the whole show.
and then they kind of didn't do very good in the last.
I think if the Duffer Brothers make something similar to that as like a whole mystery thing going on in like a neighborhood or something along those lines, I think if they take the time to make a couple seasons off the bat, they would make an entirely better show than Stranger Things. Because I mean they were kind of just
Yeah, for sure.
they were just going off the whim
It
with
was
a lot of
hard.
the stuff.
It
they're
would be
going
really
for.
hard to like,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
get
I mean,
more.
whenever you want to come up with a show, I'd say like come up with like
Yeah.
seasons as a whole
Or maybe
off the bat.
maybe have the show focus more on the past, with like the lab and stuff, and like discover more about that. That'd be cool.
Dude, but we got so many flashbacks from that though in season 4.
We did get a
with
lot
Ellen
of
there. Like it
flashbacks.
was all about that. I
It's
mean,
kinda mind-numbing in a way. It's just
Yeah.
Like, all right, we get it.
I mean, dude, the place was mind numbing. It was so boring. Which,
I think
Dude,
that was the point.
being a kid stuck in there,
Oh, I would kill myself.
be awful.
Yeah, it would
It's like,
suck.
what do? You get what the
Powers though. But
you get the playroom for an hour a day, and that's it. What
And then
do you do?
experiments.
You sit in your cell staring at a wall,
Yeah,
lift a pencil up with your mind, and call it a day.
bro, for real.
you get powers though.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like in season 4, there was a part when Dr. Brenner was like, "Whoever wins gets an extra hour in the playrooms." Like, an extra. What you do in there by yourself? There's
Yeah,
like
for real.
there's like 4 games in there.
Yeah.
And there's like chess and stuff. You're gonna play chess by yourself? Have fun with that. It's
Bro,
not fun.
With your mind.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know. I did like Dustin finding his notes though, in the Upside Down, and was like
That's
figuring
cool.
out how like the whole thing and explaining it.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I feel like
That was the only explanation in the show that was cool.
They could have took a little bit longer on that. I think though.
Yeah.
There's so. I feel like there's just so much that's
or-
just left behind
Yeah.
in the season.
They could have hinted to that so many seasons ago also, because we never saw that wall until now.
Did they not know? Yeah. How do they not see that wall?
Do they only stay like just right in the middle of the Upside Down? Do they
I should. We
yo,
should find a
what's
map
this
of
one?
Hawkins.
Yeah, there's the map of him drawing the circle and whatever of how big this thing is. Because that could be another freaking like
Yeah.
rabbit hole that just doesn't.
There's
Yeah.
no way they just never saw this wall.
Yeah.
They would at least saw that.
Because like I mean, season 4, they were like cruising around there, and like they did how many crawls before the one we saw? It was like 40, 50.
Yeah.
Because in the first episode, you get introduced to what they do on like a weekly basis,
When they found
and they
found
didn't
the
see
wall-
that until that walk, that crawl.
Yeah, when they finally found the wall, they thought that's where Holly was behind the wall.
Yeah, which made sense
So
Yeah.
entirely.
if this is the town, the small town,
The thing on the right or the left?
I'm guessing all of that grid is the town, and then that circle is where the lab is. Do they?
No, that would.
Would it make sense that they would never find the wall then?
No, because not in the town then, because they're within the wall. They can't leave the wall.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, but wouldn't they find the wall? That's what we're trying to figure out. How do they not find the wall?
I think the writers probably just didn't think of it and then just threw it in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, when they made season 1, they weren't thinking of making another season. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
that type of thing.
Yeah.
So-
Not even season 1, but the whole of the season 4, they didn't even know a wall was a thing.
Probably not. Or season 4, probably knew about it.
No, I don't think they did.
No.
That was completely
No.
introduced. In
Dude, season 4 was the most time they had in the Upside Down, and you saw the wall nowhere inside.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, dude, if I was walking around with them and stuff, and we're like, what's going on? And oh, there's bats everywhere and stuff, and you see a wall, what is going on?
Yeah.
But no wall.
Yeah, because they really wanted to away from like the trailer park, like Eddie's house,
Yeah.
the Creel house,
Yeah.
to, like high school, all this stuff. They were all around town. You tell me not once they're like, wait a second,
Yeah.
what is this huge barrier surrounding the town?
A perfect circle around an orb floating that they just
What
didn't
even
find.
was that like made of?
It was dark matter. What was it called?
Sure.
I think it was dark matter, but
Not that it matters.
we don't really know what that looks like. But yeah, I don't know, man. It was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Stranger Things.
Great show, but
Yeah, it could have ended a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse, I would say. I do
That
think
is true.
it was pretty bad.
That is
I don't know.
they could have had Will and Mike being lovers. That could have been a whole thing. They did not do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could have had Vecna impregnating Will. That did not happen either.
I feel
That's
like
true.
I would have been fine if we gave them another year and just like made it good.
I would have waited however like 5 years if it was actually be
To
good.
be honest, I think they should. For how much stuff like that, just
For how long
not
that took.
that it got cut out, but there's just no closure on
Yeah.
so many things, and all this stuff that we do have closure on,
And
it was rushed.
We had 40
I
minutes of
feel like
closure.
we should they should just. I
It
feel
didn't
like
feel-
they did a whole nother season, and we still probably would need more time for everything to finally get finished.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of crazy.
it's true though.
Yeah, you're right. It's insane.
There's so many things that were not even like touched, which like people want to know, and so many things that were completed, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, now upon actually reflecting on it, does feel like a lot of stuff was not was left untouched.
and then a lot of stuff
And
that
I'm not finished.
like was hit on, like especially like the whole like Jonathan Nancy thing, all like just that's just like example, all that stuff at the same time just like seemed rushed in a way. It was still good, but like it seemed rushed.
It was rushed, yeah. Still,
I feel like they could have used another season to unrush those things, and then also the things they didn't even touch on actually give closure, because then everybody would have a way better experience.
mm-hmm.
Like I know that's probably wasn't their plan of doing 6 seasons, but like, yeah, do what you need to do.
Yeah,
And they
for sure.
They did not do what they needed to do. But
Yeah. 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 And it's always ending the show that's always the issues. I mean, like, how many finales of shows are there that are actually amazing? Because the
Breaking
only
Bad.
ones I can say are animes, because they're based on.
Breaking Bad.
That's true. That is
Breaking Bad
true.
was
Probably the
good.
best ending I ever saw in anything in my whole life.
I'd say Better Call Saul,
Except
but I
for
haven't
Bible.
seen it, and I heard that's really good.
Even though Revelation is kind of boring.
No, Revelations, bro. That's the best ending of all time. I watched Better Call Saul. I think the first like couple seasons. I never finished it though.
Yeah.
Alright.
I heard it
It's good,
ended
though.
pretty
I don't know
good,
why I
though.
ever stopped. I just think I didn't have time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some stuff I'm worried on though. I mean, The Boys is ending this year. They have 4 seasons
Ian
out.
Loves the boys. Ian loves the boys.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. It's a good show. There's a lot of crazy stuff in it. But season 4 got me a little worried because all it was hyping up for season 5. Because it's the finale. We
Yeah.
all know this. It's going to be hopefully a bloodbath because they aren't really scared to doing anything in it. So I really hope that they land it well because what it's based off of, those comics suck. Like they're actually not good. They made something not good really good, which more people need to do. So I feel like people only base this
Good
off
stuff.
of that if it's really good. But like, get me like a garbage book and turn that into a masterpiece,
Yeah,
please. So that'd just be beautiful. Yeah. Are y'all Stranger Things out already?
Oh.
No, I'm like,
I don't. I mean,
We have
maybe.
so much
I don't.
more to talk about.
I feel like we do, but we don't. I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, because we basically just been yapping about season 5, which I'm entirely about. I wanted to
We did-
watch some videos about all the other seasons to just help me remind myself
Refresher.
because I don't remember like anything else from like the past 3 seasons 1 to 3. I could
And it also
barely
has
tell
been
you.
9 years though, so it's like.
Yeah.
What do you think about like the relationships that are like how they went?
I think Hopper and Joyce's was them
Yeah.
getting.
I low-key actually did not know they weren't married. To be completely honest with you. I
Oh,
thought
maybe
they
you
were
just don't watch the show.
married. Dang. Yeah, guys, I actually never watched Stranger Things.
I knew they weren't married, but I just like thought they just both agreed. They're like, yeah, we're just like together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people do that. Never get married. They're just like, yeah, we're just together forever.
Yeah.
I didn't like what they did with Nancy, of course.
I don't think
Jonathan, Steve, Robin. I don't honestly
Robin?
that 4. I'm like, dude,
what,
come
what
on.
was Robin even doing? College?
Mewing? Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, she looks.
With that hair,
At
bro.
13 months did a lot, bro. Did a lot.
Yeah, maybe she's straight now. No.
The breakup
No.
fixed her, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine. That'd be awesome. Maybe we should just buy it now.
Yeah, I think what they did with the core 4 and Max, beautiful. I mean, Max and Lucas, I think that's a really good relationship.
I like that.
Even though
it's
in the 80s, bro,
In the 80s?
if she was dating a black guy, everyone would be pointing and laughing. That just,
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
It's unfortunate, but it is the truth.
yeah.
But
It was still a cool relationship. I still liked it.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah. And it seems like if anybody just wouldn't give a crap, it'd be Max, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
That is true.
yeah. You guys remember Billy?
I haven't heard that name since season 4.
Oh,
I feel like they kind of just like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
he would-
you also
they always
notice
introduce a character just to kill them.
you also notice that Sadie's mom is nowhere in season 5 when she was pretty important in season 4. Because Vecna pretends being her mom for that one bit in the
Oh,
back of the trailer. Yeah.
It's like the beach and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like,
She's just not even in existence. She graduates school and everything and just where's your mom, bro?
Honestly, though.
you're right,
Nah,
though.
you're right.
they did that with a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, Derek's family.
Derek's family.
Where?
Despawn.
Basically, yeah.
Tina. I think that's her name.
somewhere, probably.
No.
Why would
yeah.
they be at the graduation that their son isn't graduating at? I bet you he just came
No,
along
but
'cause
Sadie's mom should be.
Yeah,
Well,
she should.
Max,
Yeah.
excuse me.
What is some
Where's Elle?
crazy plot holes? Would be military,
Yeah, definitely.
despawning, not
Biggest
caring about
one.
Hopper,
Well, Elle's
killing all of them.
dead. See ya.
Yeah. I like. Were they not allowed to be doing that?
Nancy
The
literally
government?
killed some of the military people. Hopper off like what, 40? Like,
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's like infinite jail time.
yeah,
You're dead.
That's not even like you kill a cop, you go to jail for eternity.
yeah.
Imagine killing like
Military
the
personnel.
military. That's like treason. That's
Yeah.
literally treason. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's kind of. It's
Now
kind of
that
insane.
was the 80s, so I wonder it was probably worse back then. Honestly,
I don't know.
doing
I still
crime
think
now is so much easier, bro.
maybe because
Get away with it.
maybe because they were like doing something wrong, the military let them off. But still.
It's just unrealistic. Also, the fact that Max was in the coma for what
2 years.
in this
Yeah.
show, and she graduated at the same time with all her buddies.
Yeah.
Like,
She
what,
locked in.
Was she just locking in? Like,
Well,
did
think about it.
was
She
working on
could
what
have been
does
doing homework
while she was dead.
while in her brain because she was in Vecna's mind. Maybe she just learned in Vecna's mind. I mean,
Why would you? Yeah, she's in Vecna's mind,
Maybe-
just sitting
maybe-
in a high school class with him,
Yeah, bro.
scotching stuff
Think about
down.
it, bro. Because she could go to the high school. Maybe she went to the high school. Remember when you're walking through with
Yeah.
Elle and the number 8?
Yep.
And she's like, "Yep,
And then
that
number 8.
that person's feeling up someone." Blah 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 blah. Hopper's like sneaking a
been there so
joint
many times is what
because she's been
done.
doing school there. That's how she
No,
graduated on time.
She's been through the memories so many times where she
Yeah.
knows everything about them.
Well, she remember she had to find different openings to different things, so she had to like look at the inside and outs, in and outs.
Yeah, she wasn't studying.
Nah, she
calculus.
could have been. How else would she graduate?
Because the Duffer Brothers don't know how to write a show.
Roasted. They don't know how to write a show off the whim, I'll say.
Yeah.
Season
they,
one.
They know how to write a show.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Yeah.
Season 1, beautiful. A lot of the season is beautiful.
Almost
So-
every.
They don't know how to end a show.
Low key, every single season was good except for 5.
I'm with you with that.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
although,
yeah.
funny thing is though, if you asked me that before season 5, I would be like, nah, like 3's kind of alright, 4's not. You
It's
know
just
what I
that
mean?
We're like
5 made it so bad that we're like, yeah, the rest of the show is perfect.
It's like this is like the show. It's like this. So it's like, oh, we see differences, and then it's the Hoy down here. It's like, oh, this looks basically
smaller.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair
That
to
is really
say.
true. Honestly.
I feel as I don't know if they were pressured into getting it done or certain time period.
No, the
cuts.
Duffer Brothers personally wanted to end it. They didn't want to keep it going.
Did they want to end it like that though, or did they feel like they just like had to like do something?
I think they ended it for fan service. I think they took the easiest way out. They didn't really kill anyone off, besides Elle. And then with Elle, they were like, well, maybe she's still alive.
Like, she's dead.
Because they want to get
Yeah.
the people who want people dead to be happy, and then also people who want
Which-
everybody to be alive.
Knowing that she's dead, that is really annoying that she killed herself. Like, she didn't have to, really, bro.
Some like
Yeah.
stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
military apparently just despawned after that, so it really didn't matter.
yeah, they just left.
Maybe they
The
despawned
whole
before.
point. Wait, hold on. The whole point for her killing herself.
Was so that the military didn't chase her down, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the whole-
also maybe that's why they left.
Maybe that's why they left.
Oh.
And they're like, maybe what they were doing wasn't allowed by, like, the government, and, like, they were secretly doing it, and then that's why they didn't get Hopper in trouble.
I don't know about that.
But
There's a whole organization.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what
know.
will they even? They were trying to find Elle like the entire time, and they had so many base camps. They
Maybe-
had that
maybe
whole
that-
line of pregnant people
you know-
in the Upside Down that just got nerfed completely. Like, did they all die? They just killed
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
of pregnant
That's a good
ladies.
question.
Because I
I
bet
think
the
they were
military didn't know until they saw the
I
thing
think
blow
they were
up.
dying anyway because they had AIDS blood in them. And it was like killing the babies and I'm pretty sure. Because they're all like sick and stuff.
That,
But, like,
that plot hole.
even
I-
in
I
there,
think that
though-
may have been a lie.
Even in there though, you
She
just
also
be
could just
stuck in
been-
there forever.
She also can using her visual effects on
Yeah,
her just to show her.
that's true.
But what I know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, looking at the KFC thing, that all looks fire.
Yeah.
Like the Phillip box, 25 bucks.
Honestly, I would pay $25 for that.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
Dude, that's like a meal for 2 or 3.
Oh, then let's go to our nearest KFC. Oh wait, I forgot. It's been closed down for like.
Yeah, honestly, that's
Oh.
it's a sad day.
It's
man.
not. It's not sad. That place should have been closed years ago.
It's still
My
KFC.
grandpa liked that place. He's finna come back and be sad.
Dude, you know how many times? You know how I got that sign? I had a friend that used to work there.
Yeah, you told us the story, yeah.
Yeah,
just took
and he told me that they didn't clean like anything there. So like,
You just stole it.
no, like they didn't clean any of the
And they just didn't.
food, all the soda dispenser, all that stuff just was never cleaned out. So it's like
How
Just
lazy of
disgusting.
people do you have to hire? Like, that's insane.
some lazy people. Let me tell you, dude. There's lazy people anywhere. You can like, all people care about now is just milking the job to the entirety. I mean, both of you deliver pizza. It's like,
Yeah, we did.
what if you like?
We work like semi hard, and we're like loved as like the hardest working ones.
Well, I mean, all
We
you
don't
do,
even like.
all you do is
No, but
drive.
We'll do some extra stuff, and we'll be loved for that. Like, I'm sorry, if it was like the 50s, bro, we would be like doing less than bare minimum.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Like there'll be
Yeah.
like somebody trying to pick up order like the window or something. Like there'll be like a salad or something that needs to be made, and I'll just be sitting there. I think it's merely because I'm like slightly autistic or something. But it's like I can't just sit still. So I'm like, so I like need something to do. So it's like, oh, I see like a salad be made. I'm like, I'm gonna make the salad. It's not that thing. Somebody's at the counter like trying to check out. I'm like, of course I'm gonna do that. And I do it, and then the people see it, and they're like, oh my gosh, good job. And there's other drivers. There's one kid, and then my manager's like, yo, like you need to be helping out. He's like, that's not my job. My job's to drive.
Speaking of jobs, did any of the characters in Stranger Things have jobs?
No.
How do they like
Steven.
do stuff?
Steve did.
Murphy was that his name? Kind of
Yeah.
like no character development in that
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Kind of sad. He was kind of just like a chill guy the whole series.
Yeah.
I did like how he had his like own little like base thing about like Nancy Jonathan. That's pretty cool.
That was cool, but then where'd we go with that? He kind of was just like the
That's just,
plot
like,
hole
part
for
of the
them to
team.
get. He was like they're like, how do we get him to get really cool gear? Let's just have Murphy like give him stuff.
I did like the whole
Like maybe like
teacher
take.
thing in season 5. I
Wouldn't-
forget his name. The teacher.
Oh yeah, they
was
bring
awesome.
him back and then
I
they
like that.
introduce him to what's going on. Loved
I
it.
like that a lot.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
pretty
because I'm like, finally,
They used him, yeah.
because they asked him some weird
cool. I'm
questions.
going to sleep, but Dustin in danger. Dustin. Like. they really
His
want-
Pookie,
For
his
real.
Pookie Bear, yeah. If only we had teachers that would say our name like that. No.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying yep back and forth. You want to call it an episode?
I feel like
Anything else?
well, but before, was there any? Do you guys like? What do you think of the relationships amongst the characters themselves?
Like you mean like.
You know,
relationship
like with like male and female, like overall, like the dynamics. Do you feel like they were done well? Like
Well,
and
Will
stuff?
isn't done well because he's not
Will was
with
done
a
pretty
girl.
poorly. He got with some random guy in a bar at the end.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, he
guy.
was just yapping. He was
That
just
ending scene
he
was
was
cool.
just a, he was just a friend.
I did like the whole dynamic.
That was
with
cool.
The friend group.
That was cool. With
Oh.
the very ending scene was actually good, like genuinely.
What are you talking about?
The very ending scene where Mike's talking. That was a good scene. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I just like when he was standing at the steps looking down, seeing his sister and her friends
Like I'm saying, that was
continuing
good,
the
yeah.
cycle.
Yeah. That's
Beautiful.
sick.
Yeah.
Happens again.
Cycle never stops.
Honestly.
I think all the relationships were good though. I don't really have any complaints.
Steve, Dustin, Steve, Nancy, even Steve, Robin, Steve, and just all the kids.
Yeah.
Just flowed really good with everybody.
Isn't there? I think there's two main characters that like never spoke to each other though, or barely.
Steve and L.
Yeah, Steve and L.
Steve and
That
L.
would make sense.
They like had like one line together. in
Yeah,
season
you're
5.
right. Actually, never thought about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Lord of the Rings.
Could they have done?
Have you seen that clip of Lord of the Rings with two girls talking to each other?
I saw that.
It's like 10 seconds.
That's
That's
actually
like- that's
kind
the
of
whole
true.
movie. That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And it's like a little kid in her mom.
You know how long the credits are for the extended cut?
Really long, like 20 minutes.
It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So when you're watching a movie and it's like you got
25
30
minutes
minutes left,
left.
it's 10
You-
minutes left.
Yeah. Do you
So you have
remember
two
that?
sets of credits for the extended.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like they should have done Elle way better. She was still like Papa at the very end, like. Yo, why you?
That's what she was doing the whole thing.
You are like Papa. Like it's so.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh.
She should have some better social intelligence. At the end
I
of that.
wonder why she looked like that though. Like
They did her
were
so
like-
dirty.
They were like, "Yo, look
They
mysterious."
had some fire outfits in all of season 3.
Besides her, bro.
Yo, Elle for real?
Dude, Elle and that
Will, I'm
stupid
gay, L.
and that stupid gray fit she wore the entirety of
Oh,
it.
Well,
I
that was
hated
from
that.
no, that was from a 80s movie.
No, they
It was.
Did it for like one outfit.
They could have done it for like the fight
Not the
outfit.
entire
Not
season.
the whole
Yeah,
movie.
I'm like, stop wearing that,
Oh.
please.
When did she stop? Oh, when
She
she got
didn't.
this goofy swimsuit, bro. Like, bro, just wear some normal clothing.
That's
dog.
what we're talking.
Like, how'd you even get that? It's the 80s. Like, they didn't.
Yeah.
That and then at the end of like the imagination when she's like looking at the waterfalls, she's wearing something different. But literally like 9.
Imagine if she was still wearing that.
Yeah, you know how funny that would have been?
I kind of
Remember
wish I
shit
saw
back.
this in the theater with a bunch of us so we could just point and laugh at all this stuff that happened.
Dude, I bet you that some people were probably crying in the theater.
Oh, definitely. Because so many fans are freaking weird, sadly. Dude, season 4, after that dropped, you could not say you were a Stranger Things fan because everyone pointed and laughed at you because the whole Eddie thing. everyone putting on
Really?
the
I never
Hellfire
heard-
clubs,
Dude,
and they
Oh my gosh.
they would
That was
pretend
so
to be
cringe.
playing guitar and
at
stuff.
The beach and stuff.
Yeah.
There's,
That was
like,
so
on, like,
cringe.
the little side shops, everywhere, Hellfire Club, all this stuff.
It was
All
honestly
that
really cringe.
But yeah.
Oh my word, yeah, you're. Oh,
You remember that?
that was crazy. I do.
Stand up table. Literal people in my school would stand up on like tables during lunch. And
Didn't you do it?
no.
'Cause I feel
Not
like you
during
have
school.
balls to.
No, you did it. You did it,
I
but
think
not.
that'd be funny, but like not like at school, because there's like some kids who like truly just like thought
Are
they were like
stupid.
Eddie or something. They sound like Dustin level behavior. Like they
Dustin
thought,
level.
Yeah. They think they're Eddie, and then they realize they can't play guitar and they can't play D&D. So sorry.
That's literally what happened though.
Yeah.
Because they realized they're like not actually.
Yeah. They're actually just
Can't
peasant.
play guitar. Can't play D&D.
Yeah.
If anything, you're more like Eddie than the freaking Eddie lovers, bro. And you don't even look like Eddie.
I don't want to be Eddie.
I know.
He was a cool character though.
Yeah. He was cool. I think it was smart to
Overrated.
kill him off.
Yeah, I think it was
But
so funny though how like everyone
didn't have to do that.
So good they killed him.
in love
The
with
people
him.
wouldn't have been as in
Like-
love with him if they
Yeah.
didn't.
Like Micah was like in love with this guy, and in season 5 he just doesn't mention him once.
Yeah.
It's like Dustin's the only one who's like, how you guys not care about him?
Yeah, because he walks in wearing the Hellfire Club shirt, and I'm like, oh, he's still on this. This is great.
You not to wear that. He never did.
Hey man, what you doing, punk?
Dude, all their one line. Dude, I'd love to write like a high school bully movie of like a classic like 80s character goes into like a school now, and he's like, sup nerd, can I have your lunch money? It's like, we use lunch cards, we don't have money.
That'd be actually kind of fire.
If it's done
That'd be
well.
hilarious. Like, oh, you should make a movie like as a time traveler of a bully from the 80s, like travels to now.
Yeah.
And
He starts calling them like slurs and stuff. It's like, dude, you can't say that. He's like, shut up, nerd.
So he's like, give me all your stuff now, and the guys are like, no.
Give me your lunch, and he like grabs a lunchbox, and it isn't like the brown paper bags everyone knows.
Dang.
And he like
Or the metal
opens
ones.
it up, and he's like,
Yo,
"What's a feastable?"
major flex though? I have
Oh yeah.
Derek's lunchbox.
The GI Joe classic
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Literally identical.
And he
So-
also has the Vecna glasses. Well, the Mr. What's It glasses.
Oh yeah.
Which he looks like Mr. What's It sometimes.
When I
Yeah.
put 'em on.
Can you do like the weird run he does in that one? Like he's like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the people who run it. Why do people not know how to run in Stranger Things?
especially Max
That
because
is
she's
true.
crippled. That's
Jonathan just runs sideways.
yeah.
Sadie Sink just doesn't.
Holly doesn't.
A conversation like this. Mid portal, bro.
Dude, worst green screen of the show easily. The highest budget episode, like series, whatever. And what do they do? They're saying the green screen. It looks terrible. Season 4 it looked like fairly good, but dude, season 5 I was laughing. It looks so bad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When she and Holly yapping, and there's like this stuff behind. Yeah.
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 Crazy.
Yeah. It literally was though.
We should definitely at some point talk more about we're dissing on season 5 so much, but it's genuinely like a really good.
You want to talk about the positives? Positive 1, Will doesn't go with Mike. Positive 2.
Vecna doesn't impregnate Will.
Yes. Positive 3, the Mind Flayer doesn't impregnate Vecna.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, if you have
The
so
show
many
as a
good,
whole
if
was
you have
pretty
so many
good.
good things to say about season 5, go ahead say them.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying the show. I'm saying not season 5, guys. The show as a whole was really good.
Socks on.
I do. Two different socks on.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah. You woke up, looked at that, and then like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on.
Are you-
Not that deep, guys.
Are you
Get over it,
colorblind?
get up with your mic.
Life is not that deep, guys.
Alright, hold on, but what are you saying about season 5 that you like so much?
No. I don't like it. No. I said that.
Just
I
change
was
it
talking
up.
about the show as a whole.
Out of 10, what would you give season 5?
Can you name a 10? I'll name a 10. Dang, I don't know if there's a 10 exists for Loki, but like
What?
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm gonna name a 10 and a 1 so that way we have scale.
Oh, like something that's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, what do you
something
think's a
that's
10? Name a 10 show or movie.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
I'd say Attack on Titan.
Final
It's that
episode
good.
of
What,
Breaking
what's a 1? We probably haven't watched it because it's so bad.
Yeah, a TV show that's that bad. TV show? I don't know
Like
about a
Fuller
TV show.
House.
Okay, that's a
That's
that's
actually a really good example.
yeah, it's a really good yeah.
Who else? Oh, that was great. Fuller House.
Fuller,
my
like,
God.
bruh.
Yeah.
Was
Okay.
Full House a good show?
I watched as a kid.
I watched as a kid. I enjoyed it. I like
Okay,
it.
and then they just did it again. It just sucked.
They
because
just did
no
it,
one
but they're all
cared, yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of really cool to see the characters, but like other than that, it's mid.
Okay. For me, I put season 5 at like probably like a 5-star, 5 out of 10.
Wow.
Like just completely down the line. Because I mean, there's so many cool moments in it though. Because you got the whole Will thing in season 4.
I give it 6.3.
To season 5. I think I'm actually like a more harsh person when it comes to my ratings.
Give it a 1. Do it.
No.
Do it.
But there's also
Yeah, we acted like Mr.
There's-
Beast when we like rate the Minecraft builds, bro.
This is a 1 out of 10.
2. I'm gonna have to give it a 7. No, I will. I think probably like a. 4
He built
or
my
3.
face. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm sorry.
No, you have to think.
No,
about
a 4.
I
a
watched
4
too
or a
many of
3.
those.
I know season 5 is very bad, but at the same time, there's so many good parts
Yeah.
in it. Like when they show all like the backstory, like Henry, all the stuff we know, the
Yep.
introduce of Derek, all that stuff. You have to keep that in mind.
Okay, let's say then maybe it might be a 5 then, a 5 or a 6.
I'm 6.3, bro. 6.3.
Gotta be special, but throw out the decimal. I can't do
6
numbers
point-
like that.
6
Can't do
point.
it.
Can't do decimals.
It's not a 7. Definitely not a 7. 5. I feel like that's like not given enough credit. I don't like it either, but it's not given it enough credit. But
Yeah.
6.
I would rewatch Stranger Things outside of season 5. I don't think I'd rewatch that.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
would
true.
literally be like, I'm watching the show again and just not do 5.
But I think
Yeah.
4 was a good ending anyway.
I think
it's just
4
a, it,
I think 4 would be a good enough ending, and then be like, yeah, they all died, or they like survived. Like,
Because it just left you guessing with all the smoke coming up, and the whole gates are open, the 4
It was sick.
corners. That was
Yeah.
awesome. That guy got ripped in half as the gate was coming through. Like
the bully, yeah.
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 Classic bully. Man, we're gonna have to kill all these freaks, man. It's like, okay, buddy.
Honestly.
And then
so
Lucas is
unrealistic.
just there for like no reason. He's just like, okay.
Yeah, Lucas was kind of not like, they did pretty poorly with his character.
But they did wrap it up well with him at the
Yep.
end.
oh yeah, for sure.
Him with Max, because he's like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna be with you and not the
Not the cool guys.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it a 5.5. No, yeah, 5.5.
I'm taking away the decimal because I kind of agree with you. So I'm just gonna do 6.
Yeah.
Then I'll do 6. You can't do
do the
decimals,
5.
but yeah.
I'll probably keep it at 5. Even though on Letterboxd I'm gonna knock the rating down, but I have it at like an 8 out of 10.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was good, but it just, I think upon like thinking about it and processing it, you realize all the loopholes which brought it down.
Yeah.
If I was some like ditzy white girl and I didn't really think much, I would think it'd be like an 8 if I didn't have like a brain.
Yeah. Like all the other fans of Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
we're like, I cried so much.
Molly would say it's like an 8 probably.
Probably. Yeah.
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 Yeah. You know, I want to do the outro, or do you not have any idea what it is?
What is the outro?
That just means you never watch one.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what it is then, man?
I never finished.
Yeah, that's what I
just-
thought.
I
That's
would,
what I thought.
would watch like the first half hour and then I would get bored.
So you're saying that our episode should just be a half hour? Okay. No, I'm joking. This is another episode of Stranger Things. Good show, you know, whatever. Season 5, it's absolute garbage, in my opinion. But yeah. Okay.
So that's the outro.
It's
Bye.